Hi, again I'm standing right in front of my new house, and I'm going to take you for a brief tour of the middle section of my house. If you recall, there is a front section, and this front section is the front section of my premise is full of light. There aren't tall trees, and it's kind of, this plum tree is about the only thing that's providing some shade. Now I'm going to the midsection. I'm going to go up the steps here, and I'm going to go into the midsection here. Let's go up the steps. Now this is the middle section of my premise, and it is flanked by two slopes. One slope is here. I don't think you can see the slope here, but there is a slope here, and if you go down this slope, it leads to my next door neighbor's yard. And this is, by the way, this is the east side, and the west side. On the west side, I have, as you can see, this is already very dark. We have another. Oh my God, how do I get there? I didn't realize until today it's kind of difficult to get through here. Come to think of it, I haven't been there that much. Okay, let me break some of those branches and find a way into the other slope. That's I'm sorry. It's difficult to get through here. Okay, I think these trees are dead. That's why I can break the branches easily, and by doing so, I can. Phew. Okay, so this is, as you can see, there's a slope here. Can you see the slope? I'm not sure. Maybe it's difficult for you to recognize the slope, but there's a slope. And this is also, by the way, this slope, and on top of the slope there's a narrow but long strip of flat land. You can't see it from here. And this wooded area around here, this all belongs to me. It's a part of my premise. But this, as I said, on top of this slope, there's a very narrow strip of flat land, and that belongs to me. Now let's go back, and as you can see, can you see the house? I'm not sure if you can see the house. It is very dark, but this house, there's a roof there. This house is this was I forgot exactly when. I'm gonna check it. Oops, let me get back. Okay, and let me get back. Let me get back to the front of this old house. Oh, as you can see, it's a jungle. It's very dark, and now now I have some light. And yeah, here we go. This is the old house, and I can't remember. It flew out of my mind for the moment. But I have a document. I have an official document issued by the local government. Actually, a copy of it that shows the exact date. When this was built, and this house was built something like 140 or 150 years ago, like 1880 or something like that. That's quite amazing. At any rate, this house is not inhabitable. It's this door here. It's a sliding door. You can't open it. I once tried to open it. I once tried to open this door, and I guess I moved it by 10 inches or so, and it looked so much like it was ready to break apart and just fall apart, break into pieces. So I gave up right there and then. And if you can see, this is the name of the previous owner, and I'm leaving it here in his memory, and this just to locate ourselves. This is. You can't see the top because of this big pine tree, but this was the antenna. This is the antenna of a mobile phone company. Remember that tall antenna? And we are in the back of that antenna. And the grasses are here, and there are some trees here. And I'm trying to cut some of these pine trees, evergreens, and plant, I think they are called deciduous trees, meaning, those trees who shed leaves in the fall. But before that, I have to get this pine tree cut, and get cut means I don't think I can do it myself, so I'm going to ask for some professional help. Anyway, this tree, and there's another pine tree I'm going to get cut, and then there are a couple more. These are all pine trees. A couple more pine trees that I'm going to get cut. Well, these ones, they are small. Maybe I can cut them myself. At any rate, this is a dark jungle, and before I start doing something, I need to tidy up this place. You see, the previous owner, who died like a couple of years ago, towards the end of his life, he had a lengthy battle with the disease, and so I guess he didn't have time to clean up his yard. So, like this tree, I may cut down this tree myself. Can you see the tree, by the way? There's the tree. I don't know the name of this tree, but this is another evergreen. And by the way, I just found that I'm now going back to I'm walking towards the slope, and I just found this. Look, interestingly, it's a windy day also. Interestingly, there is a little. How can I get there? Here we go. There is a little shrine here. I didn't realize, there's a little shrine here, and I do not know what was enshrined here, but I think I'm going to leave this shrine here, and of course clean up, tidy it up just a bit, and I think I'll keep this, to celebrate, or to show respect and express my gratitude for my grandparents, paternal, maternal, grandmothers and grandfathers, and also my late mother. My father is still alive, but he's 93, so it wouldn't be that long before. It's just a fact, right? It's a fact of life. It wouldn't be long before we need to say goodbye to him. So, anyway, well, that's interesting. I didn't know this little shrine. Can you see it? Maybe I should step back. Whoa! Just a second, please. I should cut some of these. There's some of these trees for better access to this shrine. Here we go. Can you see it now? Here is the shrine, right? Shrine here. And another thing, I don't want this video to be too long, but another thing I just found is that here, I don't know if you recognize it, but you can recognize it, but there was a shallow pond here. There was a pond. Can you see? Can you recognize a pond? Maybe in the video it's difficult, but there are rocks around the edge, and some rocks around this edge, and I'm now walking in the pond. You see, can you recognize this pond? I didn't realize until today that there was a setup like this, and the pond is extending all the way there, which is, by the way, extremely good, because here is a shallow but long, almost river-looking pond. And this is very good, because I was going to make this entire premise a nature wonderland. That's an overstatement maybe, but at least I want to make it a sanctuary for insects. I'm looking around. There are cinder blocks here. This is beyond this. On the other side is the large antenna, the tall antenna. Now I was going to make it a sanctuary for insects, reptiles, amphibians, and fish, and I was going to build a stream around my premise, running around my premise, which I once called a make-believe river or something. Anyway, so I can, I'm sure it's leaking now, but this pond is, I'm very happy with this discovery. I can make a very good use of this. And here is another big tree here. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna cut many of these trees, and I'll see what I can do with the pond. As for this old house, can you see it? I'm going back to that old house, which was built about 140 to 50 years ago. Here we go. As for this old house, it's not inhabitable, and because of the strong frame, it uses very thick and strong wooden framework, and that framework is still intact. I got it inspected, so it's not coming down or anything, but it's not inhabitable. So right now I'm using it as a warehouse for only very cheap stuff. I can't possibly keep any variable in here, but I'm going to have to think of a better way to use this house. Let's see. I'm on the west side of the house, and I guess the slope is almost by the west end of the house, so I don't think there is much. I don't think there's much use for this little strip of land on the west of the house. All right, it's getting very windy, and also somehow the weather, which was nice when I started this video, but now it's looking so much like it's gonna rain. So let's stop the video around here, and I apologize for the for the bad quality of my camera work, my bad camera work, but poor camera work. It's all because it was very difficult to walk around. So I'm gonna cut some of these shrubs and make it much easier to walk around. But yeah, there was an interesting discovery of this little shrine and the pond. I'm not a religious person. If anything, I'm an atheist, I guess. But nevertheless, I think I'll make a very good use of this shrine. Okay, I'm gonna sign off here. So bye until next time.